Hello, it is I, IARESMART. And you know what? It's finally time for me to just finish up LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, right? It's been like over a month since the game came out. I've been playing it, and I'm almost there. I'm like so close to 100%. So we're going to get it in this video. I'm going to be showing you pretty much everything I did. I just finished it, and I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff I did, because I thought it was fun. And I figured, I may as well show this in a video. It's cool. Anyway, let's just get into it. So basically, I did this on Thursday, the 19th, and you know what they did with this game on that day? They released a new update, right? So this is my day. I was like, all right, I'm planning this out. This day, I'm gonna finish the game. I'm gonna do everything there is. And you know what they did? They're like, hey, 4 new capital ships. Yeah, you got all sorts of new stuff you have to unlock now. So, I mean, like, whatever. It's fine. It's cool new content. I like it. But again, it's like, great, now I got 30 more kyber bricks I have to get. Huh. But whatever, it's still cool. I enjoyed the new content. It's really cool. So I'll be going through that, and also just, the last couple things I did to get to the 100%. And then at the end, I'll give my thoughts on the game overall. Kind of like my review, but kind of just, just some general thoughts I had. So anyway, let's just get into it. So yeah, here's what I got so far. Basically, I just need a couple more characters, a couple more ships, including the new ones, of course. 2 more data cards, and then I just have to get a bunch of kyber bricks. I've completed every single planet, like 100%, with all the missions and, like, trials and all that stuff, and the kyber bricks you have to collect. Every planet, except Endor, I have a couple more things, and Takadana, I have a couple more things. And I've already done all the levels, all of them in free play, to get all those challenges and mini-kits and all that stuff. I already got all that done, so that all I did pretty quickly. It's just been, last couple weeks, I've just been grinding out the free play kyber bricks and stuff. The first thing I did was I went up into space, and immediately I found the Venator, which is pretty cool. I actually like it. It's kind of similar to just like the other Empire ships. It has a very similar aesthetic, but it's different enough, and it's got clones walking around, and it's cool. The captain's pretty funny. She's like, oh, this will be awful for the Republic tax dollars. This is gonna be out of the taxpayers' pockets. What are you doing, man? I'm like, oh, geez, that actually does feel kind of bad. Stupid Republic, honestly. The next one was the Home One, which is cool. Like, you actually get, like, there's one part in the story where you go through this ship, and that's pretty cool. So you actually, like, play through it now. But honestly, I just had a great time here because, I just got to go around shooting at rebels. And honestly, that's just super cathartic for me. It's my happy place. There's nothing better than just sitting down, killing a bunch of rebels. I love it so much. It's just amazing for me. Anyway, the next one was the First Order Dreadnought ship. It's got the big cannon lasers thing, which is cool. I mean, we only got like 10 minutes of screen time in Last Jedi, but it's cool, I guess. Anyway, this whole ship encounter, unlocking it was just pretty eh. Nothing really special about this one. It's just like, okay, it's another First Order ship. It's cool, I guess. Nothing really special about it. I don't think this one even showed up in the story. Like, there was that mission where we had to shoot at it in that one Poe level, but you never go inside it, so I don't know where they got this one from, so whatever. Anyway, the next one was the Invisible Hand. Yeah, this one's pretty cool, but it was really just the level from the Episode 3 one. They just took it, and we're like, hey, it's the same layout, pretty much. Like, a couple things are different, but you still just, you go up to that observation level, and you fight the boss, and it's like, okay, you got the Invisible Hand now. Cool, but that's about it. So this one's pretty eh, but it's still cool, I guess. Also, I found this room full of droids. Yeah, it was pretty weird. So anyway, moving on. We're actually gonna get to, like, the completion part now. We're gonna get it. We got the new ships out of the way, all the new stuff. Took me like 2 hours. I wasn't really speed running, but I'm kind of proud of myself how quickly I got that done. But now it's just time to move on. I got to go to Endor first, and then Takadana. So first on my list was Endor. I hate the Ewoks. That's mainly the reason I had been avoiding this planet, because I just hate the Ewoks. So I already did a couple things here, because I had to go over here once in a while and got, like, some of the stuff, some of the kyber bricks. But I had to just do a bunch of missions for the Ewoks, and I hate the Ewoks. They're like animals. I want to slaughter them like animals. I hate them. Ugh. Anyway, one of them, I went up to do a mission for him, and he was like, hey, guess what? The Empire is hiding among us. And I almost had a seizure. It was awful. I can't believe Among Us in this game. Anyway, moving on. And I got another data card. I got the Golden Gonk droid. This game loves Gonk droids, and it's really weird. It has like an obsession with Gonk droids. It was kind of funny at first, but then it just kind of got awkward. Kind of like my obsession with Rey, where it was like, haha, funny, but now it's just kind of weird. That's what this was like with the game in Gonk Droids. It's like, what are the developers, do they have a thing for Gonk Droids? Why are there so many Gonk Droids in the game? Like, there's another data card where it's like, hey, we're going to replace all the civilians with Gonk Droids. I mean, think about it. Like, that's kind of funny, right? But I would do the same. Think about it in my position. What if I was like, okay, data card, replace all the civilians with Rey? See, now it's weird, right? Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So, yeah, you get that this golden Gonk Droid, you get to run around on them. It's pretty cool. Goes well with the Gonk Droid spaceship. Yeah, there's a Gonk Droid spaceship in the game. Again, weird stuff. Moving on, I got, at this point, enough Kyber bricks to upgrade everything, which is weird. Because you get enough Kyber bricks to upgrade all your characters, and then you have some left over, which I guess is partly because, you know, they added all these new capital ships with more Kyber bricks. But even then, it's just, what do I do with these extra Kyber bricks? They're used to upgrade your characters. I already upgraded them all. I don't know. So yeah, next up was going to Takadana, and I had to do one last smuggling mission. I hate these. They're so annoying. You have to, like, get cargo, then you have to, like, go into space, and you have to fight a bunch of TIE fighters, which somehow followed you through hyperspace. Whatever, we're not going to get into that. So anyway, you have to shoot all of them down, and you go to hyperspace again, and guess what? Beep, 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 stopping you again with this annoying beeping sound that's... I hate this beeping sound. Anyway, then you have to fight more TIE fighters, right? And you're flying around, you shoot them all, you go into hyperspace again, and then again, there's just more TIE fighters, you shoot them all, you go to hyperspace, and finally, you're at your destination, right? There's more TIE fighters you have to go through, and then you just get to the guy and you're like, hey, take the cargo, I'm done with this. And he's like, oh cool, thanks for delivering my book. And I'm just like, huh? You're telling me I just went through 3 waves of enemies to give you a book? Why? Well, why? You're making me think there's like some important smuggling cargo. It's a book? Why don't you just order that off Space Amazon? Anyway, so yeah, that was just kind of annoying. I just hate those missions, but I'm done with them. I don't have any more of them to do now, so thank goodness. Anyway, the next thing I moved on to was I went back to Takadana to get my last couple Kyber bricks. There's a couple more I had to get, and also I just had a bunch of quests. I just hadn't done Takadana yet, because I didn't feel like it. I did recreate a scene from the trailer, though. I thought this was kind of cool. I don't know if anybody else will, but there's a scene in the trailer where Rey, like, climbs up on top of Takadana, and I recreated that because I thought it was cool. Anyway, yeah, there was, like, there's this one quest where it was like, hey, go get a Chrome TIE Bomber, which is so cool. Like, I should have gotten this way sooner. It's such a cool ship. It's like the TIE Bomber in the game isn't based off a set. It's something the developers made. But it's so cool looking. I want it. I want it as a Lego set. The only problem is that if they made that as a set, it'd be like $80. But then there's this Chrome variant in the game that you unlock, right? Now, Lego Chrome pieces are like super expensive. So if Lego were to make this an actual set, it'd be like $200 just because of all those Chrome pieces. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Lego, can you please make a TIE Bomber? You've only made like one, and that was in like 2001, I think? Or maybe 2000, I don't remember. You've only ever made one TIE Bomber set. Why can't you make a newer one? Anyway, it's just such a cool ship. I love TIE Bombers. And same with the TIE Interceptor. They haven't made one. I had to make my own custom one, which is pretty cool. But, like, again, we haven't gotten an actual TIE Interceptor set since, like, I think same time, like 2000. It's ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I fought a giant worm on Mustafar. It was like, hey, you're on Takadana, go to Mustafar, fight this worm, and then come back. I don't know. Weird, I guess. So I did that. And it was set up to be like this difficult boss. Like, oh, this is like the toughest monster in the whole galaxy. I beat him in like less than a minute. It was super easy. This is what happens when you're fully upgraded and you're in the end game. So, yeah. Then I collected my last Kyber brick. The last one. The very last one in the entire game. I got that and I was like, finally, I'm done with this crap. So that was that. Done with Kyber bricks. I don't have any more of those to get. And then I got the last data card. And I unlocked Galaxy Rave, which is super cool. Like, it looks cool in space. And also down on the ground, all the characters are like dancing and like partying, and there's cool music in the background, which is great. I love that song. It's like a remix of like a couple other like main Star Wars songs, but like disco version. It's super cool. I love that song. So yeah, I just thought that was cool. So it was at this point where I was like, okay, I've done everything, right? I checked the menu and I was like, no, you're at 99.97%. And I was like, oh no, what have I done? Have I forgotten something? So a clicker was like rushing through all the menus, having a heart attack, and then it was like, oh. Apparently I forgot to purchase Sebulba. I unlocked him a while ago. I guess I just forgot to purchase him. I'm pretty sure I remember purchasing him. So I guess the game just didn't save or something. I don't know. Regardless, I just quick unlocked him. And it was like, whoa, look at that. You did it 100%. So then it's like, go to Yavin 4 to get your reward. I'm like, okay. Also, by the way, if you don't want to see what it is, like if you don't want to spoil it for yourself, you want to see for yourself what the reward is, then just skip past this video, or like skip to this point in the video, and you can just see my reactions to the game overall. But anyway, yeah, the reward is it's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, all the characters are there. They like clap for you. Well, it's not really all the characters. It's a select few, and they clap for you. And then you pull the lever, and you get a bunch of studs, which are kind of useless at this point. Like, you get an infinite amount of studs, which is cool, I guess. But I already have 33 billion, and I've already bought everything. I don't have anything else to spend them on. Already got the stud multipliers. I don't need studs are nothing to me now. So like whatever, it's cool. But yeah, that's just kind of it. It's like good job, you 100% the game. I don't know what to do now. To be fair, there's like 2 achievements I still don't have on like Xbox achievements, but they're dumb. It's like make a couple characters in the cantina fight, and then ride every creature in the galaxy, which I thought I did. I guess I didn't do it, so I don't know. I could go back and do it, but I just don't feel like it, man. It's just so much work. I don't want to do it. On a more serious note now, I'm just gonna give like my final thoughts on this game, because I loved this game. It's a really great game. It was well worth the wait, and I just really enjoyed it. Like, I've waited for this game for so long, and to play through all of it, it's just a magical experience, you know? It's kind of like that same feeling I have when watching Star Wars. I can't explain how it makes me feel. It just makes me feel good and happy. And I love Star Wars so much, and it just gives me that feeling. This game does it. I don't know how it does it. Maybe it's just because it's Star Wars, but like, but even then, not many other Star Wars games do I get that feeling. I occasionally get it when I'm playing Battlefront 2, where I'm like, ooh, that's the Star Wars feeling. That's the good feeling. But this game was just full of it, and so many moments I had in this game were just so fun. It made me laugh. Maybe like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's a thing. There's just so much great stuff in this game. This game is just like a love letter to Star Wars fans. It's just full of so much stuff. It's got great humor and all sorts of fun details all over the place. You just have so much fun in this game, right? You know, it's just doesn't matter what part of Star Wars you like best. You know, even if you're not like a big fan of the sequels, you can still have a ton of fun in this game. You know, even like playing through the sequel levels, they're just fun. This game is just it's great. No matter what part of Star Wars you like, you're gonna enjoy this game. Another cool thing is that it remains faithful to the original games, you know, having like similar kind of features to those classic, because that's how TT Games started. They made, you know, the original Lego Star Wars, the video game. And then here they are, all these years later, making Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. And this game remains faithful to the original game. It's still a Lego game. It's got a bunch of similar features and references and callbacks and that sort of thing. But it's also got all these new features and all this stuff that's been built up with their games over the years. And also just stuff that's new for this game. This is the biggest Lego game they've ever made, which is really cool. So it's just really cool to see that how far they've come in terms of making Lego games. The thought I want to leave you with is that this game just reminds me why I love Star Wars so much. Again, I can't really explain what it is, but there's just something. You know, we all love Star Wars here, right? It's something special about it, and this game just gives me that feeling. Reminds me why I love Star Wars so much. It just makes me feel so great and happy, and that's why I love this game, because it makes me feel good, and I had a ton of fun playing this game. So, yeah. An incredibly enjoyable experience. I highly recommend the game if you're a Star Wars fan. If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll love the game. So yeah, that's I 100%ed Lego Star Wars, and now I don't know what to do with my life. Like, I guess I have other Star Wars games to play, but they're not going to be as good as Lego Star Wars. So what do I do now? Like, we got the Kenobi series coming up. I hope that'll be good, but after Book of Boba Fett, I don't know. So it'll probably be good though. It's Ian McGregor. Come on, that guy can't mess up, right? He's not going to mess up the show. They're not going to mess up the Kenobi show, are they? They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't make it bad, would they? That'd be awful. Oh god, now I'm having a crisis. Anyway, I want to end this video now, so bye. This video is about Lego Star Wars. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.